Hey Paul, I was just sitting out here by the lean-to this morning, and I was thinking about you, and I was thinking about how we built this, and I remember back what a troubled time we were in, Susan and I, and this was kind of half built, and you took the lead and stepped up and helped me to get it done. Without you, there's no lean-to, and I just don't know if I ever thanked you for that, and I really wanted to make sure that I did because it means a lot to me what we've done here, and just you're showing your selflessness that you came out and you took your time and you got your team together and we made it. And I mean, I sit out here day after day a lot of times just looking out at this view, and I know you've enjoyed the view also, and it just it always brings back good memories, and I do appreciate that. And that, and I think about all some of the other things that you've done, and just that fishing trip was awesome. I'll never forget how much fun we had. And I thought about it. It's your two brothers, your two son-in-laws, and then I get invited. Just like I'm part of the family, and that's kind of who you are, Paul, and that's kind of how I feel. I always feel welcome around you, and welcome around your family. And I just wanted to share them with you, those memories, and I just tell you how much it means to me and how I carry it with me. And I love you, bud. Take care.
Hey, Paul. Well, this is not my favorite thing to do because I don't like to see myself on video, but you hold such a special place in our hearts and have for so long. I just want you to know how much we love you and have appreciated you and your willingness to be there for us and help in any way you could. It's meant so much, and you have been an inspiration to so many. And yeah, this life can be pretty rough, as we both know. And we have so many blessings that I know we're both grateful for. Our families, your beautiful wife who's been there by your side, your children, your grandchildren. They give us so much joy. Sometimes mine gave us joy. Sometimes mine hasn't, but you know that. But I just hate that you're going through such a hard time. But I'm grateful that we both know where our hope and our joy lies in Jesus, and that He is there to help us through all of these times that we go through here. And I know that someday we won't have all this pain and miseries to go through. It's a rough time sometimes. But just know that we love you and are thinking about you and praying for you. And I'm going to try to get Mama on video later. So we will, hopefully I'll get that done. Just want you to know that you mean the world to us. And thank you for everything you've ever done for us. We love you. Take care. Talk to you soon, I hope. Bye.
Paul, I just wanted to tell you how much I care about you and Pam and the kids. And I love you almost like you were one of my kids. I enjoy being around you, and we've always been comfortable with each other. And Pam is such a dear girl with all she does for everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear, for everything. Bye-bye.
Hey, Bub, just jumping on here to say hey, let you know I'm thinking about you and praying for you daily. I was thinking about when you were born that I remember Mom telling us that she was going to name you Paul Kent, and I thought Kent was a really awesome name. I'd never heard of that before. But anyway, she said, I don't know where she got Paul, but Kent, she said, was after the doctor that delivered you. And I thought, well, I don't know if she's running out of names or there's something going on there that we don't want to know about. But anyway, that's what she named you, and we thought that was a great name. When you were little, you had a really big head, and Mom couldn't get t-shirts that would fit over your head. She had to put regular shirts on you, and we called you big head and soupy head because we were so mean. We always loved to tease each other. We're really good about that. But anyway, that's what we teased you really, really bad about that. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I know when Ray and I got married, we would come to get you and take you down to the house and spend time with you and just have fun with you. I remember that we took you to Tennessee one time when we had that Mustang hatchback, and you became really good friends with one of Ray's family members, Tracy. And you had a really good time that time. I'm not sure if we took you any other times down there or not, but anyway, I know that you did a lot of things with Ray, fishing or, car racing or whatever, that you guys were buddies and all of that stuff. He always thought very highly of you. When you were a little bit older, still a kid, but older kid, I heard from one of your friends not too long ago that you guys thought you could make some money selling puppy dog tails. And I had no idea that my brothers were the heathens that they were. But anyway, you guys were always into something. There is 12 years between us. And when I graduated from high school, I had a picture of me in my cap and gown, and you graduated from kindergarten, and you had a picture of you in your cap and gown. So 12 years apart, we were both graduating, had our caps and gowns on. I thought that was really a neat remembrance for us. I remember at one point you had cut your ear. You were at the Methodist church walking or riding a bike or something and fell on the concrete and had cut your ear pretty badly. And somebody had come to get me, and I went down to check on you, and then Mom came and she said, "Somebody go get Dad. Paul's cut his ear off." And you got so upset because you started crying. You're like, "Oh, if my ear's cut off," and you were crying. I'm like, "Mom, why did you say that? Why did you upset him like that?" But it wasn't a bad cut, but it wasn't off. So we got you stitched up, and you healed from that. But I know that we spent a lot of time with you when Ray and I first got married, and that you would always come up and visit with us. And even as you got older, you have been a wonderful, wonderful brother. Anything I needed support for, you were there for me. If I needed anything, you immediately came to do whatever you could do for me. You've been a wonderful, wonderful uncle to all of our kids. You gave them financial support. You lent them things if they needed them. You were just there to help them do things or whatever you needed. You've done that. And not just for our kids, but for all of us too, and for everybody. You've been a great friend to many, many people and done some really good things in your life. So anyway, just wanted to say I love you. You've been the best brother in the whole world. I adore you. I wish things were different for you, but I don't have control over that. So we'll all be together at some point again, and we can bug each other again. But anyway, I love you, bub. Just remember that God's got everything in his hands, that he's got everything planned from beginning to end. Nothing goes the way any way to surprise him, because he knows exactly what's going on. He's already got it planned from beginning to end. My favorite Bible verse is Psalm 121 that says, "I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help." Where does my help come from? It comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. And I always, anytime I'm having a bad day or really struggling, I just always remember that he's there. All I have to do is just reach out and reach out to him, because he's up there. He's up there and he's watching. He never sleeps and he never slumbers. He never leaves me. He's a constant source of comfort for me. Anyway, I love you, and I'll be talking to you later. Bye, bub.
Hi, Palsy. This is your sissy. I pray you're feeling better today. I remember when you were born and Mom needed to go back to work. she told me to be sure and keep an eye on you even though we had a babysitter. So I did. I would feed you and bathe you and clothe you and rock you and put you in bed with me. From then on out, you were my baby. So when you got big enough to start playing games with the other kids, I made sure that you won almost every game because I didn't want to see you cry. And remember a girlfriend of mine, Donna Tharp, she would pick us up for school every morning and we would go down and get a bottle of Big Red, and each one of us would pour our peanuts in there, and then that would be our breakfast. And then you argued with me later on and you said no, it was some kind of chip. And I said, good God, Paul, look how old I am. I'm losing my mind now. You think I can remember back then? So anyway, it's about time, Paul, that I told the world that you were my favorite. And I'll leave it at that. And I'm so thankful that Jesus made a way for us to go to heaven, so we'll all be together someday. I love you, kid. Hi.
2, 3.
Hey Paul, it's the Gators, your neighbors. We just wanted to send you a word of encouragement and to tell you that we're thinking about you and praying for you each and every day. And I'm really grateful for the relationship that we have had with you and Pam and your girls. And I just really admire the person you are, and I'm thankful especially for the way that you have treated our family like your own, and I'll forever be grateful for that.
One thing that I appreciate greatly is the fact that you've always said, spoke truth to us. I can remember when we first moved in this house, and I don't think I've ever shared it with you. I don't even know if I've ever shared it with Jesse, but I'll never forget that when we moved in here and began to know each other and talk to each other, you told me that that we were living in sin, that we were living together and not married. And I just wanted you to know that I appreciate that, because never in my life or our life have we had anyone be honest with us and tell us the truth like that. And it was it changed our life. It let me know that there's people that care, and there's right and wrong ways to do things, and it's just,
I think it had an impact on us coming to the Lord as well.
yeah, for sure. Having yourself and Pam and to be examples of godly people and good Christian people. And we've often sat and talked about how the church as a whole should be to be that way with people, and to be honest with people, and honest with us, and tell us things that we should be or shouldn't be doing. And I've always appreciated that. And also just wanted to let you know that we're here, and we're praying for you, and we'll continue to be praying for you guys. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to let us know. And I know a lot of people say that, but it doesn't matter if it's 3 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock at night. If you need us, give me a call and we'll be there for you. And again, we greatly value the friendship and
Your sense of humor.
and look forward to continuing it.
Hey Paul, I just wanted to say some words of encouragement. Thanks for letting us slide down the hill in the snow. And then thanks for letting us use your boat to ride on the field. And thanks for taking us hunting. And we're praying for you. And also thanks for all the candy.
Hey Paul, thanks for letting us use your boat as a sled. And also, thanks for giving us all the candy. And also, we're praying for you each and every day.